A very good morning to you all. Respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed guests, enthusiastic participants, and one and all who have joined us today in this inaugural session of 21 days National Level Summer School on Geospatial Science and Technologies Geotech 2022 under the aegis of National Geospatial Program Division NGP Department of Science and Technology, Government of India New Delhi, and conducted by our Department of Geography, Faculty of Earth Sciences, Mohanlal Sukhadia University today. A very warm welcome to you all. First and foremost, it is my proud privilege to invite our distinguished guests on the dais to light the lamp as a symbol of enlightenment and evoke Ma Saraswati's blessings.
या कुन्देतु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्ख
Now please join me in welcoming today's chief guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Prithvish Nath, former Surveyor General of India and former Director, NACMO. Our chair today, Professor C.R. Sudhar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, officiating, Mohanlal Sukhadia University, Udaipur. Our guest of honor, Dr. A.K. Bera, General Manager and Scientist G, RRSC West, ISRO, Jodhpur. And guest of honor, Professor B.R. Banguyati, Chairman, Faculty of Earth Sciences. I request my postgraduate students to please honor our guests with traditions of Doli Tika and Shri. I would like to request you all to kindly rise for the good deed, and you are also requested not to clap after this.
Sangam Koti Naman Satyam Shivam Sundaram Pratima Kalyani Vidyaya Vidyamritam Upanishadam Primani Yaha Prajapati Karyo Bhumi Premādhika Chantam Niyaka Nishkama Bhakti Shri 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 Nath Ji Chanakudha Perishwar Sufi Santu Ki Dharti Mein Aanaye Parishwar Sagar Shatvandan Namasadhanat Patibhai Jyotirmantrani Rashtradan Kasvan Vijay Bhumarimavan Bhani Charan Mega Shopi Punya Bhaga Padare Garimaras Mein Jnani Jyotika Dimple Prakash Bhare Dharmidhamini Murti Murti Mahima Abhinandan Yuva Shakti Hum Satya Nishta Samkarpita Parivan Jyanti Asadan Shaktinandan Shri Jnana Vidyana Karma Sangam Koti Naman Koti Naman Koti Naman Koti Naman
A traditional welcome means a floral welcome. May I request Professor Sia Suthar to present a bouquet and a urna to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Prithvish Das. Now I request Professor Seema Janardhan to present a bouquet to Professor Sia Suthar. I request Dr. D.S. Chauhan sir to present a bouquet to Dr. A.K. Bera sir. I myself take this opportunity to welcome Professor Bilal Bamiyati. Now I request Professor Seema Jalan, head of the department and coordinator of this program, to deliver the welcome address and also talk about the NTP division of East.
Thank you, Dr. Urmi. Very good morning to the August gathering. Honorable Dr. Prithvish Nag, former Surveyor General of India, former Director, National Atlas and Thematic Mapping Organization, Government of India, and former Vice Chancellor of 4 prestigious universities, including Mahatma Gandhi Kashi Vidyapeeth, Varanasi, respected Professor C.R. Suthar, officiating Vice Chancellor Mohanlal Sukhadia University and Chair of this session, Dr. A.K. Bera, esteemed guest of honor, General Manager at Regional Remote Sensing Center West, ISRO, Jodhpur, Professor B.R. Bamanya, Chairman, Faculty of Earth Sciences, Mohanlal Sukhadia University, esteemed guests and colleagues, dear participants, scholars and students. On behalf of Department of Geography and Mohanlal Sukhadia University, Udaipur, I extend a very hearty welcome to one and all to this inaugural session of the 21-day national level summer school on geospatial sciences and technologies, Geotech 2022, being held under the aegis of National Geospatial Program of Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, New Delhi. Our happiness knows no bounds to have Dr. Prithvish Nag with us today. Veteran he is, not only in the field of geospatial technology, but several disciplines, engineering, geography, environment, just to name a few. A distinguished geospatial scientist, ex-vice chancellor of 4 prestigious universities, author of more than 70 books and 100 research papers across disciplines. He is a visionary, an able administrator, accomplished academician, and celebrated scientist. He has provided leadership to the most reputed scientific organizations in the country, the Survey of India, National Atlas and Thematic Mapping Organization, Department of Science and Technology, the list is long. Presently, he is leading the country as chairman of the Content Building Committee to showcase the geospatial sector of the country before the international community in the second UNWGIC to be held in Hyderabad this year. It is a proud privilege and honor to have you with us, sir. Sir, we again extend a very warm welcome to you. Thanks for accepting our invitation and traveling so far amidst your hectic schedule to grace this event. Hearty welcome to respected Professor C.R. Suthar, who is the Dean, University College of Social Sciences and Humanities, and presently also officiating as Vice Chancellor of Mohanlal Sukhadia University. Not only for this program, but in every academic endeavor, Sir has always extended generous support to the department. He was extremely busy today because of the ongoing examinations, but he has still very kindly conceded to our request to chair this session. Sir, we are highly grateful and again extend a very warm welcome to you. We also welcome Dr. Apur Kumar Bera, General Manager, Regional Remote Sensing Center PES, the regional unit of National Remote Sensing Center, ISRO, Hyderabad. With about 3 decades of experience in Earth observation systems, he is an authority in agroclimatic GIS, application of geospatial technology for water resource management and desertification, etc. Many of us may have referred to the River Basin Atlas of India or the Watershed Atlas of India. Dr. Bera is one of the key scientists of ISRO behind these very valuable publications. He has been a pioneer in development of geospatial data repository of water resources in the country, the unique India Varis portal. Sir, it is a proud privilege to have you as a part of this event. Thank you so much. A very warm welcome to Professor B.R. Bamania, Chairman, Faculty of Earth Sciences, Mohanlal Sukhadia University, Udaipur. In him, I always find a keen environmentalist, an avid researcher, and an accomplished academician. He always supports all academic endeavors very readily and generously. Sir, thanks for being with us on this occasion. Hearty welcome to the esteemed guests in the house, our senior faculty members, Professor Vinod Agarwal sir, Professor P.R. Vyas, Professor Hadith Ansari, Professor N.S. Rathore sir, Professor Patel, and all my esteemed colleagues who have kindly blessed us by their presence on this occasion. I also welcome the officials from various government departments, other prestigious organizations and institutions of Udaipur, my colleagues from various colleges and universities of Udaipur who have kindly spared their valuable time to grace this occasion. We also welcome our dear trainees who have come far and wide from various parts of the country and the state to join this program. Hearty welcome to our lovely, energetic and vibrant students and scholars too. I take this opportunity to introduce the NGP initiative of DST, Government of India, under which this program is being held. The National Geospatial Program, abbreviated as NGP and formerly as NRDMS. It is a flagship program of Department of Science and Technology, which has been envisioned to develop national capacity for geospatial science and technology. India has adopted a new information regime for meeting its sustainable development goals through the Digital India program, harnessing knowledge and technology to support good governance, sustainable development, and empowerment of citizens. Over the last 3 decades, adoption of geospatial technology into various sectors has proven to be an effective enabler to meet these challenges. Recognizing the import and ramified applicability of this technology, knowledge and capacity building initiatives are being undertaken by the Department of Science and Technology under the NGP program. Diverse programs are organized in collaboration with academia and user agencies to strengthen the use of geospatial technology in every sphere of governance. The key thrust of these programs is effective utilization of geospatial data and related technologies for integrated development planning, its implementation at grassroots level, and its use for solving area-specific problems. Training programs like this are conducted across the country on regular basis in selected institutions for faculty members, scientists, technologists, researchers from academia, user government departments, smart city cells, municipal corporations, town planning, etc. During 21-23, such summer or winter schools of 3-week duration are being organized at beginners level, which we call as L1 level, in 25 institutions. And advanced level programs are being undertaken in 8 institutions across the country. In specialized field of application like biodiversity management, water resources, urban planning, disaster management, etc. Besides to these institutes, 10 institutes are organizing Geo Innovation Challenge program, which gives a quick feel and broad overview of the technology in 3 days. So the Department of Geography, Mohanlal Sukhadia University, presently is offering the undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctoral programs in geography. But along with this, in view of immense utility of geospatial techniques in applied geographical research, courses on geospatial technology are well integrated at all levels of teaching and research. The department is a regular participant in the IARS outreach program also since 2014. We make substantial efforts for further dissemination of the technology, reaching out to stakeholders, academia, and government departments by organizing several industry academia meets, capacity building programs, and awareness workshops from time to time. We are also presently establishing the Geospatial Center for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Cell with a financial outlay of approximately 141 lakhs under the Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan scheme of MHRD with a vision and mission to strengthen the geospatial teaching and research in the state of Rajasthan. The center will very soon offer multi-level professional programs in geospatial technology. It will play a strong role in filling the void of geospatial expertise in the state of Rajasthan. This training program is a preliminary effort of the center to contribute meaningfully in the field through capacity building. This summer school is an L1 program, which will provide exposure to the theoretical, operational, and applied aspects of remote sensing, GIS, and GPS technologies. Trainees will also be exposed to the specialized fields such as Web GIS, 3D GIS, Google Earth Engine, Bhuvan and Veda's geoportals, and things like that. Working skill will also be developed in open source softwares like Quantum GIS and Saga, so that implementation of the skills developed during the program are not constrained by the availability of funds and infrastructure when they are back to their parent departments. So Ms. Urmi Sharma, the co-coordinator of this program, will throw more light on the present training program. Once again, I welcome all the participants on board Geotech 2022. I hope you all have a very pleasant stay in the beautiful city of lakes. We urge you to expect a lot from us. Make us work harder than ever and acquire maximum possible knowledge out of this program. I again extend a very warm welcome to one and all. I now invite Dr. Urmi Sharma to please provide a detailed information about Geotech 2022. Thank you.
Thank you. So, this is about the Geotech 2022 program and how we will be going all these 21 days. So, for the participants, it is an important slides you may focus on. The mandate of the program is, as explained by ma'am also, that capacity building in the field of geospatial technology and strengthening its use in planning, monitoring, management, and implementation of policies for natural resource management and development at grassroots level. So, for the it is a training for the trainers and creating awareness among the stakeholders. For this program, we have participation from across the country, around 7 states. We have this from India, and in Rajasthan, we have 11 participation from these 11 districts as showcased on this panel. Coming to the participants profile, we have a wide variety of participation, like right from the faculty members of various universities, government colleges, even we have this time participation from government schools, and in the fields of, in the disciplines of geography, environmental sciences, even mathematics, forest, and agriculture. We are also joined by forest conservators and scientists, and along with that, we have some research scholars from these various disciplines. We have invited eminent experts working in the field of geospatial technology across the country from prestigious institutes like Indian Institute of Remote Sensing, IIRS Dehradun, National Remote Sensing Center, NISC Hyderabad, even RRSC Jodhpur sir has joined us also. We have some experts on Google Earth Engine and specialized fields like Web GIS also. So this will be the schedule for the participants. We have 21 days together, and we have divided the whole day into 2 segments of pre-lunch and post-lunch sessions. For the day 1, you will have a registration, and on daily basis, you have to fill a feedback form that we have generated online on the university website. And today also in the introductory session, you will be given some expectation cards on which you have to write your expectations from the program that you want to learn and what you want from the program. That will be discussed in the introductory session. In the pre-lunch sessions, these sessions will be the lecture sessions. So for the conceptual clarity, these sessions will focus on basics and advanced learning of remote sensing, a geographical information system, cartography, as well as global positioning system. The post-lunch sessions will be practical sessions, we call them hands-on sessions, in which you will learn the application that you have been taught in the theory sessions. You will have a side of this, its practical knowledge on the softwares. Like ma'am has said, that we'll be working on the open source software. That's the main mandate of the DSC, like Quantum GIS and Saga platforms, which are freely and openly available. Similarly, Google Earth and Web GIS and GPS training. We have arranged a field trip to have a working knowledge of GPS instruments that we have recently purchased, high-end GPS instruments. And participants will learn how to collect the data, how to import it in the software, and how to use it for your map. Finally, by the end of this training program, you will have an examination, and the grading and certification will follow this scheme. We have decided the grading section into 4 parts. You will be given a test paper of around 20 marks. Then you will have to perform a practical exam also. You will be given a mini project in the last phase of your training program. Around 3 days will be assigned to you. That what you have learned, you have to express it in a form of project. You have to complete that many small project. And finally, there is also some marks for active participation and regular attendance. Average of all these will constitute your final test score, and the grades will be proposed grades will be in this form. That will be on your certificates also. Now, I would like to share the experiences of our former participants from Geotech 2016 and 2019 also. These are the two participants, Professor Praveen Kumaran from Goa University. He has learned this program. He was with us in 2016 and he has established a lab there in his university, and he's also proposed a research center for them. For it. Ms. Sonali Jain, she was a research scholar and she has used her learning into her PhD work. Now we have a former participant, Professor Dr. Raghunan Jarandi from Geotech 2019. I would like to show this video that he has sent.
Geotech 19 was one of the best training programs I had in my life, because after this training program, we have started one postgraduate diploma in geoinformatics and remote sensing at our university campus. So thanks to the organizers for shortlisting my name for this training program. The best part of Geotech 19 was the selection of the resource persons, especially Dr. Giri Babu, Dr. Chore, Professor Seema Jalan herself, Dr. Sandeep Goyal, and many more. The young and dynamic faculty members of the Department of Geography, MRS University, Dr. Urmi Sharma, Dr. D.S. Rathore, Dr. Rajesh Yadav, who was scholar at the time, and non-teaching staff, especially Mr. Kelasi, were best at their end. And thanks once again to the organizers for giving me this best opportunity of my life to participate in that training program. Thank you very much.
We have also like Ms. Parul Bhatnagar. She was also a research scholar and she has shared her experience.
Hello everyone, welcome to GIS everyone. My name is Parul Bhatnagar and I did my PhD in environmental science. I work on birds, specifically on Himalayan tiger in Kedarnath Wildlife Sanctuary, Uttarakhand. I did my level 1 from Mohandas Subadia University itself in 2019. Believe me, it's the best you can get in this field with wonderful teachers and very cooperative staff. जब मैं आई थी तो I don't even know what QGIS is. I have started it from the scratch with the help of teachers like Seema ma'am, Rajesh sir and Urmi ma'am. I have done my level 2 from Pune. This course helped me a lot in PhD as well. I wish you all the very best. Learn as much as you can and happy learning. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Seema ma'am. Thank you for having me. Happy learning.
So these were the experiences from our past participants, and we hope that only the prerequisite of this program is your active participation and enthusiasm to learn this technology. So we are very hopeful that participants of this program will also be benefited in the same way and will do a great work in the field of geospatial technology. Thank you so much. Now I request Faculty Chairman Professor B.R. Bamaniaji to address the audience.
Good morning to all. Today is the inauguration program of 21 days summer school on geospatial sciences and technology, sponsored by the Department of Science and Technology, National Geospatial Program, Government of India. I welcome all the guests from outside, Mr. Professor Dr. Chris Mansa, Dr. A.K. Vedanta, who give us the valuable time for this program. In the inaugural session, Dr. Seema Jalan already told the detail of the program and what will be happen in 21 days. Already, Dr. Jalan conducted the program 2019 was very good program, and now number of participants from out of the state and the different parts of the country participate. So I welcome especially Dr. Vishnath Saab, former Survey General of India, former Director, former Vice Chancellor of four universities, especially Mahatma Gandhi Rashtriya Vidyapith Varanasi, Professor C.R. Sudhasa, Honorable Vice Chancellor of City, University of Udaipur, Dr. A.K. Bera Saab, Scientist, General Manager, ISRO, Jodhpur, Professor Seema Jalan, Coordinator of the Program and HOD of the Scientific Department. Our senior faculty members, Professor P.R. Vyas Saab, former HOD and the senior faculty of this university, Professor Vinod Agarwal Saab, former HOD of Geology and the former Dean College of Science, University College of Science, Professor R.D. Gujar Saab, retired professor from Geography, Rajasthan University, Professor M.S. Rathod Saab, retired professor from Department of Geography, Sugadi University, Professor Hadi Ansari Saab, Department of Urdu, and Professor L.R. Patel Saab, retired professor of Geography. All the guests, all the participants from the India and from Rajasthan, I heartily welcome as the Chairman Faculty of Science in this program. Coordinator of this program, Professor Seema Jalan, Co-Coordinator Dr. Unis Sharma, E.S. Chauhan, Assistant Professor Department of Geography. They designed a very good program on this geospatial science and technologies. So I congratulate all the team, all the members of the Department of Geography. This program is a very good program, I think, sponsored by the DST Government of India, because you know that geospatial sciences is a very specific science, and it has very useful applications, especially in the different fields, not in geography, but it is applicable. It is used very useful in the different aspects of the environmental sciences, geology, physics, chemistry, and we can use this science in the management of natural resources, management of biodiversity, conservation of water resources. Different aspects we can cover in this program. So I will definitely, this program will be a very good program, and all the participants and the students and scholars will benefit by the program. This program is 21 days program, and different experts or the from different fields, they will deliver the lecture to different areas. So as per my knowledge or as per my thinking, it will be good for all the scholars, all the participants. So without much more taking the time, I thanks Professor Seema Jana and Dr. P.S. Chauhan, Dr. Sama, Department of Geography, all the faculty members who designed this program, and giving a few minutes to speak in this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
हमारे जो पूर्व फैकल्टी मेंबर्स हैं, जो रिटायर्ड फैकल्टी मेंबर्स डिपार्टमेंट के हैं, मैं थोड़ा उनका भी बारे में बताना चाहूँगा कि हमारे रिटायर्ड प्रोफेसर पी.आर. व्यास साहब का इस एरिया के अंदर काफी अच्छा कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन रहा है, और आपने यहाँ यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर स्पेशली डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ ज्योग्राफी के अंदर एक अच्छी लेबोरेटरी इस जियोस्पेशियल साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी की डेवलप की है। तो मैं इस मौके पे उनको याद करना चाहूँगा कि हमारे जो सीनियर्स हैं वो एक तरह से ज्ञान के सोर्स हैं, उन्हीं से इंस्पिरेशन हमें मिलता है। तो मैं इस मौके पे आपका वेलकम करता हूँ। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. And now I I request our guest of honor, Dr. A.K. Bera sir, to kindly address the audience.
Respected Dr. Prithvi Nag, former Surveyor General of India, former Director, NACMO and Vice Chancellor of four universities, and Professor C.R. Sudhar Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of MLSU Udaipur, and Professor B.R. Lamia, Chairman, Faculty of Arts Sciences, and Professor Seema Jalal Madam, Coordinator and HOD, and dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and participants from Rajasthan and across other parts of the country. Very good morning to all of you. Thank you very much for inviting me for this national level summer school on to apply the important topics on technology which are developing at a fast pace, that is geospatial technologies. As all of us are that this technology basically will be talking about remote sensing, geographic information systems, global positioning systems. These are all the use of these technologies are increasing day by day to make intelligent decisions for managing the resources and managing the resources. And the remote sensing and GIS, it provides critical inputs for all various welfare programs and schemes of the government in these days for effective planning and decision making. And space-based information systems as well as services that are gradually being used for resource conservation, societal development, economic development, and all other development initiatives. In fact, remote sensing has started in the 1970s. It has come a very long way. Now you are getting sub-meter level resolutions data. With that, even the 15-meter interval data are available. With that, a lot of development planning and activities are being carried out. And remote sensing applications are addressing the problems of common man in the present day. And remote sensing and GIS actually should be the mainstay of our planning in economic environment as well as the societal programs. As we talk about that ISRO's activity, if you see the current activities of Earth observation programs of ISRO, basically Earth observation satellites of ISRO have been successfully able to establish many operational applications in the country. Both at the central as well as state level, there are a large number of users are there who are utilizing these inputs for various purposes. Some of the important missions of ISRO that have enabled unique applications. As you know, these days, Cartosat 1-2 series satellites, ResourceSat 1-2, OceanSat series satellites, even microwave satellite research and scientific mission satellites, Megatropics, Saral, StatSat, even inside platform satellites, many other series of satellites are there, which are providing a lot of data at temporal various spatial resolutions that are being used for many operational programs. ISRO has a plan to continue of these present generation satellites so that user community to ensure that this will be continuity will be there and the data supports will be there and space-based input will be used for sustainable development as well as the good governance. The societal services offered by the Earth observation satellites in association with the satellite communications as well as navigation satellites constellations in various applications of national development, including, as you have heard about, telemedicine, tele-education programs that are the outstanding examples of applications of people-oriented programs in India. The remote sensing application projects at national, state, as well as local levels are being carried out. Throughout the well-established multi-pronged implementation structures are there in our country. That's called the Natural Resources Management System, NNRMS, in the country. The architecture of the space program in India emphasizes on the applications with the active participants from the user community, from the government, as well as academia and industries also. During the past 3 decades or many years, Indian remote sensing satellite constellations is taken a giant stride in many operational activities, what is called apart from the R&D activities. Many operational programs have been taken in our country, you may be aware of that. And these are the applications which are mostly focused on if I take the name of these things, one of the successful programs is agricultural crop inventory. And MNCFC is there, monogamous crop workers is there, the country levels, all major crops as well as small level crops are also being monitored. And water resource information systems, as you have heard in the beginning, that India worries that a project was carried out for the entire country Now new center has come up, National Water Informatics Centers, and ISRO has transferred the technology to Central Water Commission's Ministry of Jal Shakti. That a new center has come up. Another is groundwater prospects map, that is also extensively used. Potential fishing zones, ocean for state forecast, rural development programs these days, panchayat, urban development programs, and inventory monitoring of glacial lakes and the water bodies. Location-based services has come a big way. These days, Manrega, Prime Minister Krishi Sinchai Yojana, many things are being monitored through these location-based services, that is Navy constellations using. Disaster management supports also one of the important priorities of ISRO. As you know, that cyclone tracking information, plant management programs and monitoring, landslide inventory systems, agricultural drought, forest fire, earthquakes, even extreme weather events, and many experimental forecasts and so on, to name a few. That so many places it has come up from the R&D stage to operational stage. Multispectral data has been extensively used for this purpose only. Of course, this hyperspectral as well as other parts of microwave part, still it is not that much operational, but it's multispectral spatial resolution data which are available from across globes, various other open domain platforms also and Indian satellites also, that has been used extensively. Especially geospatial technologies, remote sensing, satellite communications, navigation systems, they are providing many new ways for effective management of natural resources. This has resulted in enabling variety of data and information, products and societal benefits, and also helping planners and decision makers to embark upon unique people-centric approaches. And these days, whatever work has been done in ISRO and other similar agencies, it is available in public domain in non-classified data, of course. That is, web portals and mobile apps are, a lot of apps are available, and web portals are available. Bhuvan and Vedas, two portals are there, these ISRO's geo portals. Whatever work has been done, whatever data and thematic maps are available, and state-specific information are available, that is put into that particular platforms that are being used by the government to provide information services and solution to the all levels. The government systems have successfully adopted such technologies for the benefit at large. Actually, this is the overall today's application scenarios. If you see this one, space technology has come up a very long way. If you talk about recent developments, if I talk about little bit of this one, NRSC data policy guidelines has been adopted. As you know that DSC has come up with a new guidelines from the February 2021 after that. So NRSC has adopted that one. So NRSC is acquiring and processing and disseminating data at various levels. If you see the policies, the major points are whatever raster data is there, less than 50 centimeter, as well as thematic maps, 1:4,000 scales. This will be through restricted access. That means you need authorizations and some permissions as well as paperwork are required, and this is the paid service are there. But whenever raster data resolution is more than 50 centimeter and less than 5 meter resolution data, and if you talk about thematic maps of 1:10,000 scales, this will be accessed through the geo portals. Of course, for registered users, and this will be priced to the users, and maybe to the government departments it will be free. And now the major policy change is that whatever data is more than 5 meter resolutions and thematic map of 1:50,000 scales, everything will be in public domain, free to access to all the geo patterns. These are the major changes has happened after this new policy. So over a period of time, it will come up. So it will open up the new avenues for the students and other community or who wants to do the research activities. Lot of data, as you see that Sentinel platform data, as well as Modis platform data, lot of open source GIS software, GIS. These all things are available, so one can do a lot of R&D using this data. And in other recent developments in ISRO, you see that one new entity has come up, what is called NSIL, New Space India Limited. This is the commercial arm of ISRO, and this has been established in March 2019. This job is to engage the startup and private companies for the new applications and use the available space infrastructure to build them. So now a lot of private entities, it will be encouraged through these platforms. Another is InSpace, another agency has come, Indian National Space Promotions and Authorization Centers. It will work a suitable mechanism for promotion and handling and sharing of the technology and expertise to encourage the participation of non-governmental private entities. So whoever companies and other startup will come, So through these agencies, they will be promoted, expertise available in ISRO, and it will be shared to them. Another body has been formed called Indian Space Association, and it will help to accelerate development of the Indian space activities. So these are the major initiatives has been taken to open up the space sectors, and ISRO's job will be to build new technologies, human spaceflight programs, deep space missions, and it will transfer the all operational satellites, rockets, and applications to the government, the non-governmental private entities. So day by day, ISRO will be focusing on this type of activities, only more and more research and transferring the technologies. So this summer school, of course, as you have heard in the beginning, that curriculum is the latest, and it will be immense helpful to create this platform for the academics, yes, professionals and students, as well as the remote sensing experts. You will be able to get the maximum benefit from societal benefits. It will definitely cover the topics that are the latest developments in the technology sector, as well as various platforms and the standards that are being adopted. Of course, they will be talking about a lot of leading edge case studies are available, which demonstrate the role of present day GIS in the urban planning, infrastructure development and management, and tackling the climate change issues. A lot of activities are being carried out using this type of technologies through this open source GIS and then ODC platforms also. I hope this training program will provide an excellent platform and opportunity to the participants to update their knowledge base and exchange the research ideas and interact with the experts of the various domains of these geospatial technologies. And of course, these days the new emerging fields is coming, UAV, that unmanned aerial vehicles, remote sensing and its applications, and things as captain told that this training, 21 days training programs, you will have that lot of lectures as well as hands-on exercises, demonstrations of the GPS and other equipments and tools, as well as field visit. So it will definitely help to develop the skilled manpower, and there are skilled manpower is required a lot of fields in GIS, geospatial technologies. In different capacities, people are working in these fields: GIS executive, GIS programmer, GIS analyst, assistant manager, GIS technicians, or project lead GIS, IT coordinator, or photogrammetry engineers. A lot of different levels people are working having this technology. So skill manpower development, this opportunity will get through this geospatial training, and there is a lot of companies, as you know, Geospatial Industries, Association of Geospatial Industries, Digital Globe, S3, Hexagonals, Tremble, SkyMap. There is so many companies are there. So once you develop the skills, you have the opportunity to work all these type of companies. I hope the participants of this summer school can contribute towards the enhancement of this remote sensing and GIS technology for the development of the country. I hope deliberations of various eminent speakers will benefit the participants to update their knowledge base, discussions on the relevant topics to come up with the recommendations that will lead to take up the future research activities. Of course, I extend my best wishes for the great success of this national level summer schools on geospatial technology. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir, for highlighting the diversified aspects and potential applications of geospatial technology, data potentiality, and also like future trends and policy changes that at government level that has been made, and encouraging our participants for the training program. Thank you very much, sir. Now, I request our chief guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Prithvish Nag, veteran scientist, to deliver his talk on geospatial role to sustainable development goals, the UNGGI framework.
Good morning, everybody. Professor C.R. Sutar, the Honorable Vice Chancellor. Professor Gomania, Chairman, Faculty of Earth Sciences. Dr. A.K. Bera, General Manager, RRSC. I was in RRSSC, but now it has been changed to RRSC. Professor Seema Jalan, the coordinator and head of department. Dr. Chauhan. Then Professor Vinod Agrawal, Professor P.R. Vyas ji, Professor Rathore ji, Professor Ansari ji, Professor Patel ji, Professor R.D. Gujar ji, Shri Somnath Mishra, retired IAS and former divisional commissioner, faculty members of the Department of Geography and other faculty members from other departments, and dear participants. At the outset, I must admit that I am delighted to be here in this, in the Department of Geography of Mohammed Sukharia University, Udaipur. 2 years earlier, I made a private visit and I made a point to come to this department. And again, I'm here, so I'm again invited to be here. So I feel very much honored. At the outset, also, I must mention that as the chairman of the National Geospatial Program of the Department of Science and Technology, I'm delighted to see the success of the program at this end. See, in the meetings, etc., while dealing with the files, we keep on planning a lot of things. बहुत कुछ सोचते हैं ये होगा वो होगा वैसा होगा और फील्ड में क्या हो रहा है उसका हम लोग को रेलिवेंस कम हो जाता है. तो इस तरह के प्रोग्राम में आते हैं तब पता लगता है कि एक्चुअल फील्ड में क्या हो रहा है. सो द कनेक्शन बिटवीन द डिसीजंस टेकन इन द बोर्ड रूम and actual action on the ground, that type of feedback I am getting. Whatever Madam will give feedback is a different issue, but I am taking feedback in a different way. Friends, the topic given to me today is Geospatial Road to Sustainable Development Goals, the UN GGIM framework. ये कैसे जो डेवलपमेंट सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स के बारे में चर्चा चल रही थी और इसमें जियोस्पेशल टेक्नोलॉजी कैसे इंटीग्रेट हुआ और फिर दोनों मिलकर आगे कैसे बढ़ रहे हैं, उसका जो है जियोस्पेशल रोड जिसको हम लोग शॉर्ट में कहेंगे, उसके बारे में आज मैं आपके सामने चर्चा करूँगा. मैं हिंदी इंग्लिश में बोलूँगा, जब मैंने बताया गया कि हिंदी में बोलने से ठीक रहेगा, अदरवाइज आई वुड हैव कंटिन्यूड इन इंग्लिश एज पीपल आर डूइंग. पहली यूनाइटेड नेशन कॉन्फ्रेंस इस टॉपिक में डेंगू चाइना में हुआ था इन November 2018, or it was meant to strengthen the role of geospatial information management, innovation and related technologies. जिसको generally हम लोग 2030 Agenda of Sustainable Development कहते हैं. Then the Secretary General of the United Nations mentioned, give a comment which gives an indication of how geospatial technology would have been integrated with the Sustainable Development Goals. I quote, "Your dedication, expertise and guidance in the geospatial data methods, framework, tools and platform is urgently needed. The data needs for SDGs are great and the time is not on our side. Reliable, timely, accessible and disaggregated geospatial information must be brought to bear to measure progress, information, decision making, and ensure effective and inclusive national and subnational programs that will chart the path towards the geospatial way to a better world, to assess the implementation of SDGs and transform the world for the better." So this was the एक जो हम लोगों को एक comprehensive एक statement दिया गया जिसमें कि SDGs और geospatial टेक्नोलॉजी को साथ में मिलाने की कोशिश की गई. आज का भी टॉपिक है उसी से ही रिलेटेड है, जो अभी ये मैंने आपको सामने अभी कोट किया कि फोकस ऑन द 2018 resolution focused on the better world and transform our world for better. However, the geospatial road to information was a common denominator. Further, the Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs were common in both the things, today's approach, today's lecture, as well as the statement given by the United Nations Secretary General. As a result, the foundation of geospatial data, geospatial road to sustainable development goals were under the aegis of the UNGGIM framework, and it was laid in 2018. 3 days, that was a 3-day event, which highlighted the participatory and inclusive environment to intensify collaboration at regional and global levels. उससे पहले क्या होता था कि there used to be regional bodies, like say for Asia and Pacific one region, for Europe one, for Americas another. So they used to function in their own way, but it was not coordinated one. So with this UNGGIM, the coordination between all these bodies were done, and the national bodies which are associated with it, they were also brought in the fold. Enhance the communication, understanding, and knowledge and application of geospatial information management. Discuss the policy relevance and challenges to advance geospatial science, technology, and innovation. See, science, technology, and innovation is also included. So innovation is not restricted to geospatial technology per se, but the integration of other technologies along with the geospatial technology and data as well. Promotion and creation and sharing of more reliable, timely, and quality geospatial data. And finally, encourage value-added applications and services to address the local, national, and regional and global challenges, which Dr. Bhara has just mentioned. Different type of applications were there. So, participating countries, the first UN Congress stressed on the importance of working together across the borders. ये पूरे all countries को साथ में लेकर common problems हैं, common approaches होनी चाहिए. इन सबको साथ में लेकर how do we share the good practices and share also the technologies and transfer the technologies. The focal theme of this first Congress, which was held in China, unfortunately just 1 year after this Congress, I had to go for another event in the same venue. और आप लोगों को देख के सुन के आश्चर्य होगा कि वो जो कांग्रेस पूरी बिल्डिंग और कैंपस बनाया गया था, वो कैंपस इंटैक्ट रखा गया, और रखने के बाद उसमें जो भी डिस्प्ले थे वो डिस्प्ले भी वहाँ रखे गए, और हाई लेवल की टेक्नोलॉजी वहाँ यूज करके वहाँ दिखाया गया कि कैसे कैसे हम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. एंड दैट हैज बीन मेड फॉर दिस पर्पस, फॉर द कॉन्फ्रेंसेस एंड पर्टिकुलरली फॉर द यूनाइटेड नेशन कॉन्फ्रेंसेस. So I will come to it later also. The geospatial way to better world. This was the focus, and 2,000 participants were participated in that. And in total, this whole complex is a place called for Boganshan. So Boganshan declaration has been done on the first Congress. Since I have to discuss about how the path of geospatial technology is sustainable development, that's why I'm mentioning this. The declaration included to work together to build a human data on geographic community for shared and better future. Next is to keep the promise to leave no one behind, to foster effective cross-sector and interdisciplinary, international, regional, local collaboration partnership, and also to support national development priorities. So this was the approach. The participant, considering the success of this conference, participants ने अनुरोध किया कि इस तरह की कॉन्फ्रेंस हर 4 साल में होनी चाहिए, एंड दिस वाज एग्रीड टू. और उसी संदर्भ में अब जो हम लोग कांग्रेस करेंगे हैदराबाद में, जिसके बारे में सीमा मैडम ने बताई है अक्टूबर महीने, उसी कॉन्सिक्वेंस में, उसी का फॉलोअप में वो मीटिंग वहाँ की जा रही है. एंड अगेन फोकस विल बी ऑन द जियोस्पेशियल इंफॉर्मेशन मैनेजमेंट. लेट मी इन्फॉर्म यू दैट और भी क्या क्या प्रोग्राम होते रहे. ये केवल जियोस्पेशियल आइसोलेशन में नहीं चला, बट लॉट ऑफ अदर ग्लोबल लेवल के इवेंट्स होते रहे. उसके बारे में आपको चर्चा करूंगा. 2015 सितंबर जनरल असेंबली ऑफ यूनाइटेड नेशन adopted 2030 agenda for sustainable development that includes 17 sustainable development goals. इसके बारे में आपको बताऊंगा, but the principle was nobody is to be left behind. Hence, the new agenda emphasizes the holistic approach to achieving sustainable development for all. SDGs were explicitly include for the disabled person. ये नहीं कि किसी को हम लोग छोड़ दें. So disabled population were also considered and part of the whole activity. This is one of the important features. In June 1992, आप लोगों को पता है, the Earth Summit rio de Janeiro में हुआ था, Agenda 21 was adopted, and it was focused on improvement of the human lives. Then the member states unanimously adopted the Billion Declaration in September 2000 at the United Nations headquarters, and that is known as Billion Development Goals, जिसके बारे में इंडिया में चर्चा कुछ कम है, अनफॉर्चुनेटली. लेकिन जहाँ भी मैंने और भी जगह इवेंट अटेंड किया या डॉक्यूमेंट्स देखे, तो ये बिलियन डेवलपमेंट गोल्स जो है उसकी बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस दिया गया है. लेकिन अब हम लोग उसके बारे में इम्प्रूव करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. Then Johannesburg Declaration on Sustainable Development Plan for Implementation was adopted, and the World Summit on Sustainable Development was organized in 2002, which again commitment for the poverty eradication and environmental development. Further, United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development in Rio 2012, focus was the future we want, and to establish this is very important feature, United Nations High-Level Political Forum for Sustainable Development. And that became operational. बाकी जितने अब जो काम हो रहे हैं, इसी के पैनल में सब काम चल रहा है, to include the small island states as well. In 2013, General Assembly had a 30-member open workshop working group on SDGs. Now the major event comes up in 2015, where this 2030 the agenda for sustainable development with 17 SDG goals were adopted. And this thing is continuing till now, and we are trying to follow it up. Apart from that, in the same year, a lot of other activities were there, which included Sendai framework for disaster risk reduction, Addis Ababa action agenda for financing and development, transformation of world, the 2030 agenda for sustainable development, including the 17 SDGs, and at the Sustainable Development Summit in New York, and then Paris Agreement on climate change. Now, all these activities were along with the sustainable development, and all these features, all the events were held in 2015. Today, the Sustainable Development Goals in the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs, or in short, UNDESA, or again in short, DESA, what we call it, provides sustainable development capacity in different sectors, which includes water, energy, etc., which Mr. Bera has mentioned. Further, the same body has got a strong commitment with all stakeholders for the global goals. Now, we come to the major feature, what is meant by 2030 plan. जिसके हम लोग फॉलो करके सारे काम इस समय कर रहे हैं, which included it is aimed at the ending of poverty in all its form. इसी तरह की poverty नहीं होनी चाहिए. Further, the agenda says a world of universal respect for human rights and human dignity. The rule of law, justice, equity, and non-discrimination should be adopted, and it includes the 17 sustainable development goals, which includes poverty, hunger, quality education, etc., etc. But the critical dimensions were A, people, 2, prosperity, 3rd, planet, next one, partnership, and finally, peace. And the 6 major goals were to end poverty in all its forms, which I mentioned to you, zero hunger, health, education, gender equity for women empowerment, and water and sanitation. As requested by the General Assembly, Resolution 70/1 of 2030 Agenda for the Sustainable Development, the President of the United Nations Economic and Social Council, in short, ECO SOC, was convened at the meeting of Multi-Stakeholder Forum on Science and Technology and Innovation for SDGs. This was a window where the geospatial thing included, got a link with the SDGs and other activities globally going on. Hence, there was an event where the Sustainable Development Goals and geospatial information were coming closer and got together. This becomes very important for us. Again, this was reflected in all the activities, which was in 2015. Data, which is which of high quality, accessibility, timely, reliable, and disaggregated by income, sex, age, race, ethnicity, migration status, disability, the important one, geographical location and other characteristics in the national context. These are all covered in this resolution. So the social economic data and with the geographical location, this were included. Earlier, they were going in two different ways. The development goals were in one direction and geospatial activities in another direction. But here, both are brought together. In order to support implementation at all levels, the 2030 agenda included the need to exploit and the contribution made by a wide range of data, including Earth observation and geospatial information. Dr. Behra just mentioned about the Earth observation and the contribution of India in Earth observation by having different satellites and different applications which are available in the ISRO websites. Now, the overview of all this activity in nutshell is to establish integrated geospatial information framework, provides a basis and guide for developing, integrating, strengthening, and maximizing geospatial information management and related resources in all countries. It will assist countries in bringing geospatial digital divide. जो डिजिटल डिवाइड था डेटा का उसको कम करने की कोशिश किया जाए at national level and ultimately at global level. Secure socio-economic prosperity and to leave no one behind. Further, in the ninth session, the committee of experts welcomed the development and redefined the implementation guidelines of the integrated geospatial information framework in preparation for subsequent and broader global consultation with member states and other key stakeholders. And accordingly, the World Bank, the regional bodies, like I mentioned, one was PCGGIM for Asia and Pacific, for Europe, for etc. They were all brought together and has initiated the ongoing inclusive global engagement and consultation process. There were meetings, etc. for that. The interagency expert group for sustainable development goal indicators. Now it was thought that how we'll do development goals. So there should be indicators. So along with the 17 goals, there are several indicators associated with it. Now the researches are going on that these indicators and this geographical expression or the geospatial component of it. These things are being put together, and this is how we are going further. The IAEG SDGs was tasked to develop global indicator framework for 17 goals, which are the standard goals, 169 targets for the 2030 agenda. The 47th session in March 2016, the Statistical Commission agreed as a practical starting point for global indicator framework, consisting of, now earlier it was 169, 230 indicators. So those are these indicators का geographical expression और उसका data collection करने का target कर दिया गया. To meet the ambitious and demand of 2030 agenda, it is necessary for the global integrated framework to adequately and systematically address the issue. Hence, this group became very effective for collection of data for geospatial information, Earth observation in the geographical context. So this is where all the action lies. So if you see the road, geospatial road, this road leads to this place where all the development indicators are to be integrated with the geospatial technology, or in other ways, you cannot work for the geospatial sustainable development goals without the geographical indicators or without the location. So this is what it is. The second United Nations Congress, which is going to be held in October this year, I will little talk about that now. As you are aware that the Department of Science and Technology, through the National Geospatial Program, under which this event is being held, same body is organizing this international event from 10 to 14 October in Hyderabad. The United Nations Economic and Social Council, in short ECO SOC, established a committee of experts on global geospatial information management to promote international cooperation in the field of global geospatial information. So, though it is under the statistics division of the United Nations, UNSO, उसके अंतर्गत ये है कि जो लोकेशनल इंफॉर्मेशन या जियोस्पेशल इंफॉर्मेशन उसके अंतर्गत आता है। यदि आप लोग देखें सेंसस जो कंडक्ट किए जाते हैं वर्ल्ड वाइड, वो भी यूनाइटेड नेशन स्टैटिस्टिकल ऑफिस के अंतर्गत किए जाते हैं। सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द एक्टिविटीज ऑफ द यूएनएसओ। द कमिटी comprises expert of United Nations member states as well as from international organizations. India has a vibrant ecosystem using the geospatial technology, which Dr. Bhaira mentioned, as a tool in the national building. India's geospatial partnership with the UN group of geospatial information management. Now, second Congress, which is being held, it will try to bring together the stakeholders of the highest level to enhance international collaboration among the participants from the member states and several stakeholders. All the member states of the United Nations, 190 plus, they will officially, formally, at least at the ambassadorial level, they will participate in this event. Address and development and strengthening of the geospatial information management capacity, etc. Enhance the role and relevance of geospatial information against the three pillars of sustainable development for a shared future. The concept is there should be a shared future of the world, and we should all participate in building the shared future. Year 2022, which is the current year, will also be an important year to host the event as a part of the celebration of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So government has accepted this whole activity as a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 75th year of the independence. And the focal theme is enabling the global village. हर किसी को जोड़ना है, जो भी यूनाइटेड नेशन का भी फिलॉसफी रही है फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट कांग्रेस, that everybody is to be brought into fold or brought in on board, even if villages etc. In order to host the major event successfully, there is a national steering committee, there is a national organizing committee being organized in the Department of Science and Technology, taking several people together. And the terms of reference are as follows. I will read it out. Highlight the youth. This is where the youth are involved. Highlight the youth involved in the domain of geospatial information and capturing this voice. The youth should not be left away, left astray. They should be also included. They are good in technology also. Applications for geospatial information, from the perspective of the community industry. Highlight the global statistical geospatial framework, geodesy, climate change, geoethics, integrated geospatial information framework, etc. Coordination of activities to strengthen the vision of global village. Next one is special focus on societal aspects, covering the gap between the technology providers and the end user. Technology अपने हिसाब से बढ़ती जा रही है और हम लोग यूज करने वाले जो we are still shy and hesitant. That gap should be covered. Involvement of the representative of Geospatial Association, academia, where you all lie in, industry, civil society, relevant government organization. As per the decision of the National Organizing Committee, showcasing of Indian geospatial ecosystem is desired. हम लोग दिखाना चाहते हैं कि हम लोग की स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, geospatial strength क्या है. This is what we want to show here, where people like you from IITs, from universities, from NGOs, from startups, individuals, we want to involve them. And for this purpose, a content development committee has been made. And as Madam has mentioned, I am chairing that committee, which will look into the four basic subgroups. What is strategic, advanced emerging technology, especially geotechnology for showcasing, societal, climate, food security, women empowerment, government schemes, geospatial solution, along with the culture and the life. Youth, again youth, showcasing the high end and RD initiative being done by the young researchers at pan-India level, and the UNGM, their philosophy and their principles. This has been till now the road, geospatial road for the sustainable development, which was the topic of my today. I will again request you, in whatever form you are, either you are student or teacher or university or some industry, if you can showcase any activities which shows the Indian geospatial ecosystem or the strength of the country, please write to us. We'll try to include you in one way or other and show that how India is becoming a geospatial power. I thank you very much. And at the end, I would like to present my 3 books to the head of department, which is on geospatial technology. Books were written earlier. This is Hindi for the Hindi students. Public Suchna Vigyan and Geospatial Geospatial Infrastructure, and this is the history of the geospatial. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir, for showcasing all the sustainable development goals and their achievement through geospatial technology, for highlighting the status of India at global level, and also to encourage us to work in this field and to bring everyone under one giant umbrella of learning this technology, and especially focusing on the role of youth in modern geospatial technology. So we hope that we as the aspirants of geospatial technology can contribute our best to this noble objective of transforming the world in a better way through geospatial role. Now I request our Honorable Officiating Vice Chancellor, Professor C.R. Sukhar, a devoted academician and a visionary administrator, Dean, University College of Social Sciences and Humanities, Mohanlal Sukhadia University, to kindly address the August Gathering.
भूगोल विभाग मोहनलाल सुखाड़िया विश्वविद्यालय द्वारा नेशनल डिवीजन ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी के सहयोग से आयोजित इस समर कैंप में मंच पर आसीन और आज हमेशा हमारे सभी के ध्यान के मुख्य केंद्र और मुख्य अतिथि प्रोफेसर पृथ्वीश नाग साहब, जितने सारे टैग लगाए जाएं उतने कम पड़ते हैं, क्योंकि आपका क्षेत्र बहुत वाइड रहा है और लंबे समय तक इस फील्ड में आप काम करते रहे हैं। और जब से मैंने ज्वाइन किया है इस विश्वविद्यालय को, तब से आपका नाम जगह कदा सुनाई देता है और हमेशा ही हमारे ध्यान में रहता है। तो आज हमारी मुलाकात हुई और आपके यहाँ पधारने पर मैं आपका स्वागत और अभिनंदन करता हूँ। आज हमारे साथ मंच पर विराजमान इसरो के रीजनल सेंटर जोधपुर के मैनेजर, जनरल मैनेजर के बेरा साहब, हमारे साथ विराजमान प्रोफेसर बी आर मावनिया, फैकल्टी चेयरमैन अर्थ साइंस, इस संपर्क समर कैंप के कोऑर्डिनेटर प्रोफेसर सीमा जालान, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ जियोग्राफी, को कोऑर्डिनेटर उर्मी शर्मा, इस सभागार में मौजूद हमारे वरिष्ठ साथीगण प्रोफेसर विनोद अग्रवाल, पूर्व फैकल्टी चेयरमैन, डीन कॉलेज ऑफ साइंस, चेयरमैन स्पोर्ट्स बोर्ड, और न जाने कौन कितने पदों पर आपने इस भूमिका निभाई है, प्रोफेसर बी आर व्यास साहब, जिनका अपना एक नाम है ज्योग्राफी के क्षेत्र में, हमारे गुरुजी जो बीच में विराजे हैं प्रोफेसर आर डी गुजर साहब, प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर कहें या घटा देते हैं जब सबका है तो सोमनाथ मिश्रा जी, IAS, पूर्व IAS डिविजनल कमिश्नर प्रोफेसर अली संसारी, हमारे अग्रज प्रोफेसर MS राठौर साहब, प्रोफेसर LR पटेल साहब, ज्योग्राफी डिपार्टमेंट के हमारे सभी फैकल्टी मेंबर्स, अन्य विभागों से पधारे हुए फैकल्टी मेंबर्स प्रोफेसर अली संसारी जी, और शिक्षा विभाग के प्रतिभागीगण, अन्य विभागों और संस्थाओं से पधारे हुए विभिन्न अतिथिगण, और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण इस समर कैंप में प्रतिभागीगण जो शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में चाहे विद्यालय से जुड़े हों, कॉलेज से जुड़े हों, चाहे यूनिवर्सिटी से जुड़े हों, वो सभी आज इस समर कैंप में हमारे इस उद्घाटन सत्र में मौजूद है। मैं मोहनलाल सुखाड़िया विश्वविद्यालय की ओर से आप सभी का स्वागत और अभिनंदन करता हूँ। न केवल मोहनलाल सुखाड़िया विश्वविद्यालय से बल्कि डीन होने के नाते मैं यूनिवर्सिटी कॉलेज ऑफ सोशल साइंसेज एंड ह्यूमैनिटीज की ओर से और मैं अपने व्यक्तिगत रूप से भी आपका सभी का स्वागत और अभिनंदन करता हूँ। प्रोफेसर पृथ्वीश नाग साहब के इस विद्वतापूर्ण उद्बोधन के बाद में कुछ कह पाना इस क्षेत्र में बहुत मुश्किल है। साथ ही मैं इस फील्ड का व्यक्ति भी नहीं, मैं लोक प्रशासन का विद्यार्थी हूँ। इस नाते भी मेरी एक सीमाएं हैं इस क्षेत्र में दखल अंदाजी करने की। शायद ये दृष्टा मैं न कर पाऊँ, लेकिन कुछ बातें मैं आपसे यहाँ शेयर करना चाहता हूँ जो इन्हीं उद्बोधनों से मेरे जहन में आई है। और लंबे समय से एक शोधार्थी कहो या विद्यार्थी कहो होने के नाते भी एसडीजी गोल्स और जियो स्पेशल टेक्नोलॉजी के ऊपरी तौर पर, छिछली तौर पर मुझे जो जानकारी है, उस नाते ये समर कैंप हम सभी के लिए, न केवल प्रतिभागी गण के लिए बल्कि विश्वविद्यालय के लिए भी एक महत्वपूर्ण योगदान कहा जा सकता है। इसके लिए बधाई के पात्र हैं प्रोफेसर सीमा जला। मैं यदा कदा आप द्वारा आयोजित विभिन्न छोटे छोटे कार्यक्रम विभागीय स्तर पर जो जियो स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी के संदर्भ में हो, चाहे विभागीय गतिविधियों के संदर्भ में हो, मैं आपके संपर्क में रहा हूं। और जहां तक बन पड़ा है, मैं भी कुछ सीखने की कोशिश करता रहा हूं। मैं आपका आभार व्यक्त करता हूं कि आपने मुझे इस योग्य चुना और मैं यहाँ आपके बीच में कुछ बातें शेयर कर सका। मैं विशेष रूप से सुनना चाहता था कृष्णाक साहब को और बेरा साहब को। मैं उन्हीं कथनों से आगे आपकी शुरू करता हूं, क्योंकि एसडीजी गोल केवल ज्योग्राफी का विषय नहीं है। सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम्स जो है वो वर्ल्ड वाइड है, विश्वव्यापी है। और जब से ये सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की बात कही जा रही है, उसके साथ साथ जुड़ी हुई धारा एक प्रवृत्त हो रही है और वह है जियो स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी की धारा। दोनों का मेल, जैसा पृथ्वी नाग साहब ने कहा कि विभिन्न क्षेत्रों में इसका एक समायोजन होना चाहिए और तभी हम अपने इन लक्ष्यों को प्राप्त कर पाएंगे। आज एक तरह से कहें तो जियो स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी हमारे जीवन का महत्वपूर्ण भाग बन चुका है, अनिवार्य अंग है। और विशेष रूप से जब ग्लोबलाइजेशन का एरा शुरू हुआ और उसके बाद में हमने एक टर्म एडॉप्ट कर ली ग्लोबलाइजेशन की, कि थिंक ग्लोबली एंड एक्ट लोकली, तब से लेकर के हम इस जियो स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की बात भी करने लगे, चाहे राष्ट्रीय और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर हो, चाहे पंचायत की छोटी सी एक इकाई के रूप में भी हम हो। आज इस टेक्नोलॉजी का हम वृहद रूप से उपयोग करते हैं और एक तरह से कहें उस पर हम आत्मनिर्भर हो चुके हैं लगभग, क्योंकि ये जो आवश्यकता है, दैनंदिन आवश्यकताएं हैं, जो आम जीवन को प्रभावित करने वाली जितनी भी चीजें हैं, वो अब जुड़ चुकी हैं। चाहे माइंस एंड मिनरल्स हो, इंडस्ट्रीज हो, चाहे रिसोर्सेज हो, किसी भी क्षेत्र में हो। और सबसे बड़ी बात है, हमारे पॉलिसी डेवलपमेंट की बात करते हैं, हम पॉलिसी फॉर्मेशन की बात करते हैं, तो हमें बहुत कुछ इस जियो स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी पे डिपेंड रहना पड़ता है। अदरवाइज हम अपनी पॉलिसीज को वर्ल्ड वाइड और कंटेम्प्रेरी नहीं बना पाते, अद्यतन नहीं बना पाते हैं। इसलिए हमें इस टेक्नोलॉजी को सीखने की बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है। जैसा कि मेरा साहब ने भी इसमें अपने उद्बोधन में कहा था कि यह टेक्नोलॉजी हमारे लिए बहुत ही आवश्यक है, ये डेटाबेस प्रदान करती है, लेकिन इसके एप्लीकेशन एरियाज भी आपने बहुत विस्तृत रूप से बताए हैं कि इन क्षेत्रों में इनका एरिया में उपयोग हो सकता है। लेकिन साथ ही आपने जो महत्वपूर्ण बातें तो कही है वो ये है कि इस टेक्नोलॉजी के उपयोग की प्रिकॉशंस है, कुछ सावधानियां बरतनी हमें बहुत जरूरी है। और वह सावधानियां स्टेक होल्डर्स के लिए बहुत जरूरी है, चाहे स्टेट हो, इंडस्ट्री हो, चाहे हमारे इंटेलेक्चुअल्स हो, सभी को उस और हमें ध्यान देने की बहुत जरूरत है। उसी दिशा में हमें सोचना भी पड़ता है साथ साथ में, क्योंकि ये एक चैलेंज है किसी भी टेक्नोलॉजी के यूज के लिए। जब तक उसके प्रिकॉशंस को हम ध्यान नहीं रखेंगे तब तक उस टेक्नोलॉजी को हम सही तरह से अडॉप्ट नहीं कर पाएंगे। इसलिए हमें इस 7 दिवसीय केंद्र जो कैंप है, ये समर कैंप है, यह निस्संदेह ऐसे समय में आयोजित किया गया जब सभी स्कूल्स और कॉलेजेस और यूनिवर्सिटीज में समर ब्रेक चल रहे हैं और इस दौरान सभी जो है ऑनलाइन और ऑफलाइन जुड़े हुए सभी प्रतिभागीगण यथासंभव कुछ सीखने का प्रयास करेंगे और इसके एप्लीकेशन पार्ट पे बहुत कुछ योगदान देने की कोशिश करेंगे। विश्वविद्यालयों का महत्वपूर्ण जो कार्य है वो शोध है और शोध के क्षेत्र में भी जियोस्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी का बहुत बड़ा योगदान भी है। चाहे नीतियां हो सरकार की, चाहे रिसर्च हो यूनिवर्सिटीज की, चाहे हमारे एप्लीकेशन पार्ट पे दैनंदिन सुविधाओं को सरकार द्वारा फ्लैगशिप प्रोग्राम्स और अन्य प्रोग्राम्स को प्रदाता के रूप में काम करने की जरूरत है। हमें जियोस्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी की बहुत जरूरत है। मेरा जो वास्ता पड़ा जब पहली बार इससे, वो पड़ा एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर में, कि जब आपको गिरदावरी लेनी होती है भूमि की या किसी को माइन से अलॉटमेंट करवाना होता है तो हमें जियो टैग पे जाना पड़ता है, उसमें जाकर के, और वो स्पेस निर्धारित होता है। वहीं से मेरा ये दिमाग में था कि ये जियो स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी कितनी हमारे लिए अहम हो चुकी है, महत्वपूर्ण हो चुकी है। जैसा कि बिराजी ने भी कहा और नाग साहब ने भी कहा है, इस क्षेत्र में, ये क्षेत्र हालांकि बहुत पहले से एप्लीकेशन में है, इसका उपयोग होता आया है, लेकिन हाल ही के वर्षों में जब हम एक्सपीडिएट कर रहे हैं एसडीजी गोल्स को, तो उसके साथ में साइंस एंड जियो स्पेशल टेक्नोलॉजी, जीपीएस और अन्य टेक्नोलॉजी, गूगल चाहे अर्थ हो, इनका उपयोग निरंतर बढ़ता जा रहा है। और जितना इन टेक्नोलॉजी का उपयोग हमारे क्षेत्रों में बढ़ेगा, उतनी ही संभावनाएं हमारी रोजगार की बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ती है। ये बहुत बड़ा एक इश्यू है, मामला है, जिस ओर हमें यूनिवर्सिटीज को और सभी संस्थानों को ध्यान देने की जरूरत है। संभावनाएं व्यक्त की गई है कि इस तरह की टेक्नोलॉजी लगभग सभी क्षेत्रों में जरूरी है। बहुत सारी संस्थान हैं जिनसे नाग साहब जुड़े रहे हैं और अब तक अनवरत रूप से जुड़े हुए हैं। हमें ऐसे विद्वतापूर्ण मनीषी को बीच में पाकर हम बहुत धन्य हैं। निस्संदेह हमारे विद्यार्थी और पार्टिसिपेंट्स इससे बहुत अधिक लाभान्वित होंगे। ये 7 दिवसीय कार्यक्रम है और साथ में आपने खुला एक ऑफर दिया है हम सभी को कि जब कभी भी आप चाहें, इको टेक्नोलॉजी के संदर्भ में जब भी आप कोई बात करना चाहें तो हम उनको पूर्ण सहयोग देंगे। जिस जिन क्षेत्रों में आपका दखलंदाजी है, हस्तक्षेप है, हमारे विद्यार्थियों को आप सेवा प्रदान करते रहेंगे, ऐसी मेरी आशा है। विश्वविद्यालय बहुत कुछ सीखने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। आज के समय में यह एक नियामकीय कार्य नहीं है, नॉट ए रेगुलेटरी अफेयर, ये एक डेवलपमेंटल अफेयर हो चुका है, जिसमें अगर विश्वविद्यालय उसको सोचने लगेंगे या सोचना बंद कर देंगे तो आगे नहीं बढ़ेंगे। हमें इन टेक्नोलॉजी को एडेप्ट करना है। मैं चूंकि इस क्षेत्र का बहुत विद्यार्थी नहीं हूँ, लेकिन अपनी बात को आप ही के शब्दों के माध्यम से अभिव्यक्त कर पाया। मैं पुनः आप सभी प्रतिभागियों का और हमारे पधारे हुए मेहमानों का, हमारे साथी जनों का मैं स्वागत और अभिनंदन करता हूँ। इन शब्दों के साथ में विराम देता हूँ। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you very much, sir, for your words of encouragement and consistent support in all our endeavors. For the felicitation of our honorable guests, I kindly request first Professor B.R. Bamayati to present a memento to Dr. Prithvish Nath, sir, as a token of gratitude. Now I request Professor Hadiz Ansari ji to present memento to Professor C.R. Sudhar sir. I kindly request Professor P.R. Vyas sir, former head of the department, to present a memento to Dr. A.K. Vyas sir. I would like to invite Professor Siva Janarman to present a memento to Professor B.R. Ramyan. I request Professor Rathore sir present a memento to Professor B.R. Ramyan. Now I request Dr. D.S. Chauhan, Assistant Professor in the department, to present a formal vote of thanks.
Devanji, I'll take 2 minutes before you actually deliver the formal vote of thanks. Sir, first of all, sir, heartiest thanks for all these actually valuable books that you've gifted us. It's indeed a great treasure for the department. इसी के साथ डॉक्टर बेरा सर हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए कुछ बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल पोस्टर्स वगैरह और स्टिकर्स एंड लेकर आए हैं. सो सर मेरा आपसे निवेदन है कि हमारे फैकल्टी मेंबर्स को आप अपने हाथ से उन्हें प्लीज देवेंद्र जी, विश्वेंद्र जी हैं यहाँ, सबिहा, डॉक्टर सबिहा एंड डॉक्टर उर्मी प्लीज. सर आप भी बताएं.
From Sarawak, the 100 years back, design promotional technology promote. This was activity chronologically department planetary emissions.
फैकल्टी मेंबर्स सर आप ही तो बता रहे हैं सर. प्लीज सर प्लीज आइए ना सर.
Good morning to all. Respected guests on the dais, esteemed guests, faculty members, participants of the training program, research scholars, and dear students. I deem it a great honor and privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion a resounding success. On behalf of the Department of Geography, Faculty of Earth Sciences, Mohanlal Sukhadiya University of Jaipur, and on my own behalf, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all speakers for gracing this occasion and sharing with us your illuminating ideas. First and foremost, I would like to thank Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, who gave us this cherished opportunity and responsibility to organize such a prestigious program. We are highly thankful to Professor C.R. Suthar, officiating Vice Chancellor of Mohanlal Sokhada University and Dean, University College of Social Science and Humanities, for his consistent support, personal guidance, and encouragement in all our efforts. His able guidance is always a source of motivation for us. I owe special gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Professor Prithvish Nag, former Surveyor General, Survey of India, and former Director of MAPMO, who, despite his busy schedule and spare time to grace this occasion. Sir, we are heartily thankful to your kind and generous support. I also express my hearty thanks to our guest of honor, Dr. A.K. Bera, Scientist, General Manager, RRSC West, ISRO, for spending time not only to grace this occasion, but also his kind consent to active participation in the training program as a resource person. I also heartily thanks to Professor B.R. Bamnia, Chairman, Faculty of Earth Sciences, Mohanlal Sokhada University, Udaipur, for his valuable support. We are also grateful to all our distinguished guests, respected Professor B.R. Vyas, Professor N.S. Rathod, Professor R.D. Gurjar, Professor Vinod Agrawal, Professor Hamid Ansari, Professor Pratibha, Dr. Deepa Soni, Dr. Neha Paliwal, Dr. Purnima Singh, Dr. Taylor, Soil Department, Dr. Anuya Verma, Dr. Yuvraj Singh Ji, Dr. Alpana Singh Ji and Sapna Ma'am from Education Department, Mr. Somnath Mishra, retired IAS, for having joined us on this occasion and present here. I thank all the distinguished participants present here for accepting our invitation and making all the efforts to join us this training program. We thank all universities, colleges, and government departments who have nominated their staff for the training. We are also thankful to our all members of organizing committee who have been working untiringly since months preparing for this school and to ensure that this occasion become a memorable success. I am also thankful to other faculty members of the department, Dr. Gaur Vishwendra Singh Ji, Dr. Sabiha Khan, Dr. V.S. Meena, for their kind support. An event of this magnitude cannot take shape without generous support of the university administration. We thank all esteemed staff of Registrar Office, Comptroller Office, Guest House Administration for their help and support. Last but not least, I am thankful to Professor Seema Jalan, coordinator of this program and head, Department of Geography, Mohanlal Sokhada University, who have worked hard for the success of this program and also for giving me the opportunity of proposing the vote of thanks. I am also thankful to Dr. Urmi Sharma, co-coordinator of this program, and Dr. Rajesh Yadav. Both are working untiringly since months with a team of research scholars and students. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for being with us in this beautiful morning and making it a success. May I now request to August gathering to rise for a national anthem, please.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल वंदा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता
Thank you, Jai Hind. You all are invited for high tea
In the cafeteria.
in cafeteria. Please, all are welcome.